Hi, Scott Lackman from 4510 TV. On today's program, we're catching up with local business identity and business person, Adam Leishman. Good morning.
Hi, how are you, Scott? Hi viewers.
Very good. Adam, the reason I've tried to do a focus on you today is you're a man of many hats. You've lived in the area quite some time, all your life almost.
Yes.
And you're involved in so many businesses locally, as well as doing a lot of community stuff around the Caboolture area and into the greater Moreton Bay region. Let's go firstly, your involvement with Commerce Caboolture. You're the current president?
Yeah, sure. Look, I've been the president of Commerce Caboolture. This is my second time round, I think, and I've been on the board for about 10 years or more. I think it's a great social networking hub for business owners in this town, and it's a position I really enjoy.
With the Commerce Caboolture, 2014 shaping up to be a great year for Caboolture. You've got your first meeting next Wednesday night. Tell us about that.
Yeah, look, I've been wanting to try and get Darryl Webster and the likes of John Page and those types of iconic business guys in the town to get in front of a microphone for some time. And last year, one of the wives of one of them said, "Well, if you asked a bunch of them together, you might just make it happen." So I picked three. I asked them, and she was right. They've all agreed. So I've got John Page from John Page Motors, Darryl Webster from Kangaroo Bus Lines, and Gus Whittleton from Landscape City, who's might not be as publicly known as the other business guys, but he runs 65 haulage trucks around out of Caboolture.
Yeah, they're the Big Mac trucks with the double dog trailers.
They're the ones.
Yeah, very successful. So you've got three transport moguls of Caboolture coming together to share their experiences.
Yeah, exactly. We've called it Transport Icons of Caboolture. Look, between these three guys, they employ over 250 people. Wow. It's pretty phenomenal, the size of their businesses. They all started within a couple of years of each other, the late 70s or just on 1980. Gus started with one truck back then. He's now got his 65. Darryl, I think, started with 8 buses, and John Page, he's in his third location. He hasn't always been there, and he's just continued to grow. John Page actually started John Page Motors just over here behind us, the little car yard that was now a McDonald's.
Yeah. Adam, for people wanting to come along to the event next Wednesday night, how do they arrange that?
Look, best to find out all the details and make a booking is commercecaboolture.com.au.
Okay. Let's move on to another hat you wear. It's called the Moreton Bay Enterprise Centre. Tell us a bit about that. You're the current president as well?
Yeah, sure. Look, most people would know it as the CBEC, or Caboolture Business Enterprise Centre. The general manager thought that it might be wise to change the name of it to encompass all of the areas that it touches on. Look, I enjoy that position. I'm new to the board there. I was on the board last year and now I'm the president. I'm very fortunate to have a wonderful vice president, your mother. So she's on the board with me.
Robin's a part of the committee there. MBEC, it really is an incubator for small business in the area.
Yeah, look, it's the beginning of life for a business. Whether you're looking at getting a business going, or you've got a business, you're looking at transition it from home into its first workspace. It really helps with that transition to get your foot out, foot in the door and out there in the public place.
And that organisation, once again, you host a monthly meeting.
Yeah, we certainly do, and the first we're back for our first breakfast later this month, 26th of February. We've got a great international speaker called Ken Wright. He's an author of the book called The People Pill, and he writes about engagement with your clients and your employees for better outcomes. I've seen him speak personally. I'm not going to miss it. He's brilliant.
Okay, excellent. And once again, how do we best contact for someone in the area, started a new business, they want to do some networking, how do they come along to that breakfast?
Yeah, look, businessenterprise.org.au.
Okay, lovely. We're going to keep skipping through this interview, all part of Meet the Locals series, and Adam is certainly a local. The third one, we're standing here on location at the Caboolture RSL Club in Caboolture. Your involvement in the Caboolture RSL?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I'm the vice president here at the club. I've been involved on the board for a few years now. I think in my first year we were on the board together.
We were, yeah.
And it's another role I thoroughly enjoy. It allows me to be on a board, making board decisions that dealing with figures and numbers far beyond my own businesses. So it's a great educational experience as well as being able to help.
Yeah, and I think also there's a legacy being involved in the Return Services League. There's a sense of pride for our area and for our return diggers. I know each year it's quite a big day for 2UP that I get involved in personally, but for yourself, there's a real pride about belonging to this club?
Oh, look, absolutely. It's again, I'm overusing this word this month, but it's another iconic location and club in the town. And you're right, Anzac Day here and everywhere. Look, it just warms my heart to see that everywhere it is growing in numbers and support, in recognition.
Yeah. There are other venues around town, obviously, if you want to go and socialise or have a refreshment. What I like about coming to the club is the staff are always friendly, service is great. Pokies, they're always going to be there, not always winners, but it does have it's a venue where all ages can come.
Absolutely.
And I think there's a real respect of the clientele that come and enjoy the facility here.
Yeah, and you're right, and when you hesitate as you say the word pokies, I understand that sentiment, but can I tell you the benefit of having the pokies here is that we employ 82 locals, so there's a benefit. And we buy all of our goods where possible from local suppliers. For instance, we get our meat trays for a Friday night from our good friend Josh Long.
Long Yard Beef Company, that he's been on 450 TV. That's what I love about yourself, Adam. You are a true local, involved in many things. So we've done Commerce Caboolture, MBEC, which is the Moreton Bay Enterprise Centre, Caboolture RSL. Let's go maybe to you personally.
Sure.
Your own personal businesses.
Yeah, look, I've got two main businesses, Picture Perfect Aerial Installations. It's in its 22nd year of operation. It turned 21 last year it did. Yes. It's my baby, it's my rock. I've enjoyed owning that business every one of those 21 years. And second business that our day-to-day business is Aussie Light automatic cigarette lighters, and that's where we sell that wall-mounted electronic cigarette lighter to prisons and oil rigs around the world.
Yeah, and amazing. A Caboolture family-owned business is exporting a product locally made across the world.
Absolutely, and we make every one of those lighters here in Caboolture.
Yeah, excellent. Adam, a little bit of fame with that as well. It is a quite a unique invention. You've been on a TV series with the lighter.
The lighter's made it onto a couple of TV shows, but only one in Australia, which is the new Wentworth TV series. They've got a couple of our products there to make up their set. Okay. But we appear in some other strange US cable shows as well. There's a TV show called The Cigar Guy, and he's also featured our product a couple of times as well.
Okay, excellent. International success from a locally family-owned business in Caboolture. Personally, Adam, you've got two beautiful children, a lovely wife. Tell us personally what you love about living in Caboolture.
Look, I've been here since I was the age of one. I don't really know, anywhere else. I often get called the 4510 boy because I don't leave the postcode often. I love Caboolture. It's treated me well with my friends and my successes. I can't imagine ever living anywhere else.
Yeah, excellent. Adam, 22 years in your core business being Picture Perfect Aerial Installations. Tell us the changes you've seen in that with that business.
The biggest change has actually been the one of recent times, which is where they turned off analogue, and we're now all watching digital TV. Before that, the biggest change would have been probably just at the start of my career when they actually turned. We used to be watch Channel 0, which then became Channel 10. So that might be stretching some people's minds. And the one before that was definitely before my time. It's when they brought colour TV to Australia, and that was in the year I was born, 1975.
Yeah. So let's skip forward. It's 2014. Everyone wants a home entertainment system, the widescreen TV, the surround sound. Your company facilitates all that installation?
Yeah, absolutely. We do lots of that. And I think moving forward, what we're going to see next in the industry is a whole lot of convergence of the technologies where you'll simply walk into into your home at the end of the day. Your wife will ask how how your day was. You'll just simply pull out your iPhone and throw your photos straight up onto the wall. Apple TV allows that now, but those types types of things are all clashing together rapidly, and your TV will be your information centre. What we've been watching, the days of Beyond 2000, and we've been watching that for years. It's finally coming. It's taken a bit longer than they anticipated, but it'll be here soon.
He gets excited, ladies and gentlemen, because you are a gadget guy. I think ever since I've known you, some 20 plus years, if there's a new phone available, Adam's got it. If there's new technology available, Adam's got it. So you do keep up, mate.
Yeah, look, I like my gadgets, but not just for the fun they do. Gadgets can really improve your productivity and make your life better, so there's always that aspect.
Adam, recently I saw an article in Property Investor magazine where you talked about your personal investments in commercial in the Caboolture and Moreton Bay region. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, sure. Look, it's the old saying, put your money where your mouth is. I think Caboolture's a great place. I'll scream it from the rooftops, and it's the only place to invest, I think. The commercial buildings I own are all with a Caboolture address.
Okay, lovely. Adam, to wrap up today's interview, if you're a small business owner out in the Caboolture area or even a local resident that is interested in small business, what would your advice be?
Look, absolutely. If you're a smaller business or a business from home or looking at getting into business, look, certainly come visit the guys down at MBEC, Moreton Bay Business Enterprise Centre, and they'll give you some great business advice. They might even be able to help you out with a location for you to move from home to a shed or a unit. That's one of the things or product lines they offer down there. Look, if you're an established business and we haven't met yet, come along to a Chamber of Commerce meeting and get to meet me, and I'll introduce you around to the other business people around and start making some peers/friends in the business community. It's a great business community filled with business people that have been in this town a long time and love nothing more, and your mother's one of these that is well known for it, love nothing more than embracing new businesses, introducing them around and really believing in them and hoping they become better businesses.
Yeah, lovely. Adam Leishman, Local Business Identity, thanks for your time today.
Thanks 4510, thanks Scott Lackman.